Yes.
Now, once again, uh, go back to the home slide. Okay. Finally, what to do when we have more than two groups to compare and we do not have normality with our data. Consider this case. We have more than two groups and we are checking normality and normality is not there. In such situation, Kruskal-Wallis age test is used, and again the comparison is switched from mean to medians. And these are some particular assumptions which are required by the ANOVA test, sorry, Kruskal-Wallis test, and these are the computational and hypothesis detail for the Kruskal-Wallis age test. And we are going to discuss another case study. A health scientist wishes to compare the survival experience after breast cancer with different pathological tumor size. If normality was not there, then we will apply Kruskal-Wallis test. And this information is available in a file with the name kruskal.sav. Click open, and now you can see we have survival times of the breast cancer survivors, and the survivors are with various pathological tumor sizes. And our concern is to see whether the survival behavior is same with different pathological sizes or it is different. First, we are supposed to check the normality. Go to analyze, non-parametric, one sample case test, and we want to test the normality of survival times and press OK. And we can very confidently conclude that the distribution of survival time does not follow a normal distribution. So we cannot go for ANOVA test. What we can do, we can apply the non-parametric version for this test, which can be found in non-parametric test, and you can see the option of K independent samples. K independent samples. The survival time is the test variable, and pathological tumor size is the grouping variable. We have three groups, 1, 2, 3. So you need to mention the code for the minimum variable, and you are supposed to supply the code for the maximum. And you can see the Kruskal-Wallis is already clicked. You can press OK. And these are the descriptives of ranks, and this is the main value of interest, which is 0.021, which is 0.021. If the p-value is less than 0.05, what we should conclude? We should reject the null hypothesis. What was the hypothesis? That survival behavior is same with various categories of pathological tumor sizes, and alternative is not same. And from this p-value, alternative hypothesis is accepted, that the survival behavior is not same with these three types of pathological tumor sizes. So let me wrap up the topic. And this is you can say the whole roadmap for the statistical inference which deals with comparison of groups. First, look at, you have one group measured once or twice. If one group is measured once, check the normality assumption. If the normality assumption is there, apply in the one sample t-test. If normality assumption is not there, then go for non-parametric binomial sign test. One group measured two times means before after experiment. Check the normality assumption of the differences. If it is fulfilled, then apply paired sample t-test. If it is not fulfilled, you can go toward its alternative non-parametric, which is Wilcoxon signed rank test. If you have two groups to compare, check for the normality. If normality is there, check for the equality of variances. If equality of variances is there, apply independent sample t-test based on equal variances. If normality is there but variances are unequal, then you can apply independent sample t-test which is based on unequal variances, which you may call it as Wallich t-test. And if the normality is not there, then you can apply Mann-Whitney u-test. Similar the case with more than two groups. If you have more than two groups, check the normality assumption. If normality is there, check for the equality of variances. If variances are equal and normality, then you can apply one-way ANOVA. If the normality is not there, if normality is there but equality of variance is not there, then you can apply Wallich ANOVA or Wallich F-test. And if normality is not there, then you can apply Kruskal-Wallis H-test. Now I would like to conclude today's session with this. If you have certain questions, then you can ask.
Dr. Sai. Yes, Doctor, okay. Please repeat, when we have only one group and twice measurement and normality is not fulfilled, what should we do?
Wilcoxon signed rank test.
Oh, Wilcoxon sign. Okay. Yes.
Signed rank test. Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Actually, I don't have some material. I think you have shared with a student. Can we have that?
Okay, I will check it with the administrator. If you do not have the material, then he will send.
I will send it again tonight.
Okay, he will send it to you again.
Okay, thank you.
Now we have Dr. Pai from Qatar.
Hello? Yes, thank you, Doctor. It's really a great presentation, and I would like to ask you about the if we have negative values. That means sometimes we need to do some measurement, and the output to be maybe to negative values. How we can deal with this problem?
It doesn't matter whether the values are negative or positive.
No, that's me. Sometimes let me give you an example. If we do some measurement for a group of students, and the scale from -5 to 5, for example, and so in this case, some result, some measurement, some values should be negative. So I think SPSS doesn't work well with the negative values.
You do not need to bother whether the values are negative or positive. Even some values are negative, some values are positive. Actually, these tests are based on mean and medians. So the scale is totally immaterial. It can be scale of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or the scale can be -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. really does not matter. Its change of origin does not affect these results. Even then you can apply all these sort of tests.
Okay. Thank you.
Ms. Rahat?
Yes.
Hello? Yes.
No, there's no question. Thank you very much. It's really useful.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Ramzi from Qatar. Mr. Ramzi.
Mr. Ramzi, what is your question?
No, thank you very much. But could we have access to this presentation? I mean, would we have access to your presentation, or would we have access to that?
This presentation is, I think, already emailed to you in PPT form.
Yeah, I know, but I mean your presentation, your talk, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
We will upload on YouTube.
Yes, the recorded presentation will be uploaded to YouTube later on, and links will be communicated to you.
Okay, so you're gonna give us the link eventually, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Can conclude basically. Basma. From Lagna. Basma.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
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 Thank you for the presentation. It was very useful, and the new concepts have been introduced. So I benefit a lot. Thank you very much. No question.
Thank you.
So you can continue.
Okay. I conclude my today's presentation with that hope that you will redo the same exercise with the data set provided to you, and just play with SPSS. I'm sure you will learn a lot of good things, and if you feel certain problems, then you can ask it tomorrow. Okay, bye for now. It's over to Atikur Rahman.